What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Corner Office where Ruhan and I sit down with Philadelphia's leading entrepreneurs and executives.
Today we're sitting down with Dhawal Sehgal, CEO of Dignitas Digital, a full-service digital marketing agency. Dhawal shares the #1 tool you must have for your digital marketing campaign and provides entrepreneurs with 3 nearly free ways they can start digital marketing for their startup. A lot of good content in this one, guys. Hope you enjoy it.
Dhawal, thank you so much for coming on an episode of the Corner Office. I know Tess, Ruhan, and I are super pumped to have you because what you do is so popular and hot right now with digital marketing.
Right.
There's a lot of options for companies to advertise a digital market, right? There's SEO, there's pay-per-click, there's social media marketing. What's that one option that businesses in 2020 need to master?
You know, I think the most important aspect of digital marketing that has been or will continue to be in 2020 is SEO.
Okay.
Because, you know, that is one thing that if you do and you do really well, you open like an inbound channel of sales and leads. So it doesn't matter what kind of business you're running.
Okay.
If you're on the first page of Google, you know, you will get business and you will get clients to, you know, hire you for something. So SEO, I think, is the biggest digital marketing technique
that they need to master.
Yes.
Could you talk a little bit about the background of that and the logistics of that? How does it work, SEO?
So SEO is actually not as complicated as people might think it is. So it's actually easier than other aspects of it. I mean, it needs to be done right in a proper way.
Okay.
But once it's done right, the benefits are something that you can reap even if you stop optimizing your site for like, you know, say like a month. So it's not that you lose everything that you want. So it starts off with something called as on-page SEO.
Okay.
So there are like certain elements of your website that you need to optimize from a content perspective. So certain content needs to be in certain places for Google to give it more importance and rank it higher in its search.
So when I'm
rankings.
typing in Google, it's going to go to the top of the list. Is that right?
That's what the ultimate
That's the
objective
hook.
is. Yes.
Okay.
So you need to optimize your website for certain keywords. So you need to identify what keywords you want people to end up on your website for. So once you identify those keywords, you manipulate the content of your website in such a way that Google ranks you in the first page of its rankings for those keywords. So for example, I'm a digital marketing agency, and I'm a digital marketing agency in Philadelphia. So if someone searches for digital marketing agency Philadelphia, I should be on the first page. So because my company is multinational, so we have offices in New Delhi and in Philadelphia, along with Toronto. So we're focusing on the digital marketing aspect for Delhi. So if you are to Google digital marketing agency Delhi, you know, my company is on the first page of Google. Similarly, we also do software development. So if you were to Google software development company Philadelphia, I'm on the first page of Google. So these are things that we have done for our business and things that we do for our clients to, you know, get them to the first page of Google.
Got it. Now, social media marketing, that's a big part of digital marketing.
Yes, it is, certainly.
For marketers in 2020, what are they most excited and pumped about? What platform is it that they're pumped to use?
Right. So I think the biggest social media platform that is coming of age, video is getting a lot of traction. You know, like people are watching videos, making videos. We are in the video right now. So the most popular video social media network is TikTok. So TikTok has not. So there can be a lot of creative campaigns that people can create on TikTok to, you know, like and leverage its potential. It is yet to use advertising, but a lot of businesses are using it very creatively to reach out to their customers.
Got it. Now, we've had the opportunity to sit down with several entrepreneurs and startup founders by doing this series, The Corner Office, which is awesome. Some great people.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily have a great and huge budget to advertise and use digital marketing.
Right.
What are some cheap ways they could get the job done?
Right. So essentially, you know, doing digital marketing, obviously, if like sky's the limit. But one does not need to have like a huge budget to start off.
Okay.
So as I said, you know, there are a few things that you can do for free, and it's important when you start off with digital marketing, you take a holistic approach to marketing. right? So one thing they can do is obviously optimize your search, website for search engines.
Okay.
So that is not something that you need to hire an SEO expert for. Do a little bit of, research by yourself. make sure that your website is at least optimized for your brand name for
Okay.
search engines. The second thing that you can do is social media, like have a social media presence.
Got
Again,
it.
if you're a brand owner or a business owner, you can either do it yourself or have a team that does it for you. So having like consistent presence on like Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn,
Consistently posting.
yes,
Yeah, okay.
is important. The third thing that you can do is try to, like, if someone is interested in your business, try to get their email address from them and try to build like a healthy email list. And what you can do
Email
is
campaign,
email
yeah,
campaigns,
okay.
because like platforms like MailChimp or Constant Contact, they're free of cost. If you're sending it out to a few hundred people, like emails. So I think doing these three things, or SEO, having a social media presence, and collecting email addresses of potential customers that you can then market to, or just send them information that they would find useful, I think are very important and can be done like at no cost
Yeah.
or minimal cost.
And you know what you can do? This is what we do sometimes at Formcraft. We create videos,
Right.
and we can mass email them out in a tool like BombBomb. So that could be
Yeah.
a simple tactic where you can
course.
use video and, like you were saying, email marketing to get the job done
Right.
cheaply. Now, this is my favorite part.
Okay.
So you just sold your business.
Yeah,
So
okay.
congrats. You just sold
Thank you
your
very
business. Your business is sold, right? So
Yeah.
you're moving on. We just hired you at Formcraft to be our digital marketing manager.
Yes.
And I'm giving you $5,000 to spend. Now, back up a bit of context of what we do at Formcraft.
Right.
We're an architect. We design and construct office spaces.
Okay.
How do you spend that $5,000?
Okay. So I will really, well, what I just talked about. I think the first and most important thing would be SEO for you.
Okay.
So if you do a little bit of research for companies that do what you do, it's very hard to find them on Google. I did a little bit of keyword search, before I came to this
Okay.
conversation, and I find out that there are not many companies who are SEOing in your domain. So I would invest your marketing dollars in hiring an SEO team, doing an on-page SEO, so that making sure your website is spot on
Okay.
for your brand name and for what it does, and complement that with off-page SEO, making sure that it adds value. The other things would be some things like you're promoting your videos, just putting in some marketing dollars, advertise, because you're investing a lot of time and effort into creating these videos.
Absolutely.
So I would want to use them and utilize them in as many ways as possible on as many channels as possible. So put it up on YouTube, put it up on Instagram,
Okay.
put it up on Facebook. Put some advertising dollars behind it so that you reach your potential people who might be interested in what you're doing and find value in it. And I think Instagram and Pinterest would be very important for you, because what you're doing is very
Pinterest,
visual.
yes, yes.
And Pinterest is very female centric. 71% of the audiences on Pinterest are females. So for female business owners, it could be a pretty big
be a
thing
big
for you to
play.
target. Yeah.
You sold me.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I'm ready to bring you on board.
All right.
But now for my favorite part of the episode, you could provide a question of the day for the audience, and they're going to let us know in the comment section.
Cool. So one question that I ask a lot of people, who I work with for digital marketing in general.
Okay.
Have you ever looked at the second page of Google to find something that you want? If
I
yes,
don't think I have.
If yes,
Yeah.
and that's the question. And if you have, why? And if you haven't, I think that tells you how important SEO is.
That is a really powerful question.
Yeah.
Dhawal, thank you so much for coming
you
on
so much
the
for having
corporate
me,
office.
Mike. Yeah.
Guys, another great episode, probably one of my favorites we've done. A lot of really useful tips, tactics to do better at advertising. Follow him if you guys are trying to, bring in more money to your business with digital marketing.
Yeah.
Hit up Dhawal. But Dhawal, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, man. Thanks
Look out for
having me.
another episode next week, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.